Hi gamers, I'm BB and welcome to my brand new RSL channel. I am a part of the Game Leap team and I work with Cobb, and my goal is to make daily content for you and show you as I progress along the game. I'm still learning Raid, but I'm having tons of fun with it. So come join me on my adventures. So if you can match my freak, if you get on my vibe, I really hope that you find my content enjoyable because hold up. I really needed this, guys. Sorry. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this as much as I do, because let me tell you about Raid Shadow Legends. I have simulation games background. I have RPG games background. Raid was not in the picture, not in my wildest dreams, but I gotta tell you, the moment that I got this opportunity, I jumped on it, I decided to give it a shot. And I have been obsessed. I have not slept for a week, guys. All I want to do is get champions. This is not who I am. This game is genuinely addictive. There's so much, and because there's so much, being a beginner is kind of terrifying. It can be a little intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. So today I will be talking about the top 10 things I really wish I knew starting out Raid. This is what I learned in the first week of playing, right? The most essential things. So let's get right on it. And I really want to say thanks to Cobb, who has been supporting me in this journey tremendously. He has been a lifesaver, you guys have no idea. He helped me get this video to you. And trust me, this took a lot of takes because I just wanted to be perfect. I wanted to be fun. And Cobb really helped with this. So I'm super thankful. So if it weren't for him, this wouldn't have looked as good. I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, back to Raid. Tip number 1. In the beginning, you'll be given 4 champions to choose from, and it's not like you should take my word for it, but you should take my word for it and start with Kayle. Mostly because his poison skills are just really cool. You would want to level up Kayle to level 60, and you would want to level up his skills to level 6. You really want that -1 cooldown, trust me. You're gonna need Kayle on your team for a long time. So he's a really good investment, and you won't regret choosing him for your starter. Tip number 2. The moment you unlock clans, join one. Honestly, if you don't, in the beginning you might not really know what you're looking at. What is a clan? What is this? But if you're not sure how to join a clan or what clan to join, just select on quick join and it's going to automatically assort you into a clan that is about your level, and that's important because you guys want to level up together. But the most important thing about clans is right here. You unlock clan bosses and really good rewards when you raid these clan bosses, and I will show you what I mean. Yesterday I raided the Demon Lord on normal and I managed to inflict about 2 million damage, I think. So I qualify for the adept chest. Really good rewards. Let me show you. Let's open it. We got a cruel shield. Honestly, that's pretty solid. And we got some money, but we're looking at much better rewards the stronger you get. And it takes multiple people to take down the clan boss, so you would want clanmates that are active. So if your team members aren't active, you can't beat the clan boss, you can't progress, you don't need that kind of energy in your life. Just leave the clan, find a better one. Tip number 3, do your campaigns, and I mean from start to finish. You're gonna start at Kaerok Castle, you're gonna go all the way to Brimstone Path, and you're gonna do it over and over, because guess what? The moment you complete it on normal, you're gonna unlock different level difficulties. You're gonna unlock hard, brutal, nightmare, and you would want to pass your campaigns on all of these as well, because the higher the level of difficulty is, the better your drops become. I'm talking XP, I'm talking shards, I'm talking money, I'm talking artifacts, and I'm talking champions, which is really important in the beginning. You would want to farm for champions right here in the Deadlands to get War Maiden, who is one of the most incredible starter champions. And the other very important champion that you're gonna want on your team is Diabolist. Diabolist. But most importantly, you're looking at that progress bar down here below, because you're gonna start getting rewards for stars. And you get stars for certain requirements you can check in the beginning of a raid battle right here. And you guessed it, the rewards get better the more you level up your difficulties. So you got it. And that kind of brings me to the tavern. At some point, you're gonna start leveling up your champions, and once they reach a max level, you will have to upgrade their rank. To upgrade their rank, we use chickens and sacrifice other champions. We call that food. However, you want to make sure that you're not sacrificing any good champions. Because let me ask you this question. If you send the champion to the gulag, how will they take in victories? And I know that there's so many champions to choose from. It's like, how many? There's 100 champions to choose from. How do I know if it's a good one? I'll tell you. Hellhades.com is just a website that gives you a ranking on all the champions. Just type in the name of the champion and then check how many stars they're rated at. I'd say that anything above a 3.5 is solid and worth keeping, and anything below, at some point you would want to sacrifice for food. But don't rush it, right? You're gonna get a lot of XP from campaigns, and you're gonna get a lot of XP brews from farming dungeons. So you're gonna have plenty of means to level up your champions, especially during the first week of your game, which is gonna be very chickenless. Now, tip number 5 is a little bit more complicated, so I'll try to explain it as simple as I can. Artifacts come with a certain stat, right? So you're gonna see here, you're gonna see here, for example, this chest plate comes with a 40% attack. That's because I've leveled it up. But when you see this, try to match it to your character's skill. And what I mean by that is every character's damage is based on a certain stat. So every once in a while, you'll see damage based on attack. And in this case, you would want to get as many artifacts equipped on this champion that have the attack base stat. And if you know a little bit of math, which I don't, but I know enough to know that percentages stack better than base flat stats. So it's better if you have a percentage on your artifact to just go for that one rather than the one that has base stat. However, the only artifacts that have a percentage are the chest plates and the gauntlets. And for boots, you just generally want to go for speed. Isn't that a little intuitive? It's like imagine you had an armor, you know, and like you would want your boots to make you faster. That's kind of how I understand it. Number 6. Do your progress missions. The sooner you start, the better. Trust me, one time, oh my god, you guys, one time I had to farm the sewers of Arnok on normal maybe 30 times until I got one single gauntlet that the game asked me to get. And sometimes the game will ask you to get a specific kind of artifact with a specific kind of stat. You just have to be prepared to grind over and over and over and over and over until you find that artifact that you need. But why missions are important? They give you rewards. And not just any rewards, there's some really good rewards. We're looking at this progress bar down here below where you see 300 gems. I know. We see a sacred shard. I know. We see a legendary skill tome, which at some point you'll be starved off of. And we get Arbiter, who is a pretty solid support from what I know. She's a legendary champion, so if you get your hands on her, I'm sure you wouldn't take her back. And you just get that for playing the game. You see what I mean? Which you do anyway. So make sure to check what kind of missions you have so you can progress faster and get to these sweet, sweet, sweet rewards. Oh, I really need to sneeze. I couldn't. I know I mentioned gems. I know I piqued your interest there. Everyone's favorite word. But speaking of gems, you would want to unlock the gem mine. And why? Because the gem mine will start producing you passive income. So every couple of hours, you'll get gems. And the more you level up the mine, the more gems it will produce, and the faster it will produce them. So you would want to get it all up to level 3. You're going to need to save up on a few gems to do that, because each upgrade costs 500 gems. Tip number 8 is do not avoid the arena. You guys, it is exactly the same as fighting in a dungeon or a campaign. You're fighting with other people, but honestly, you don't even feel it. Let me just show you. Alright, you pick your teammates, right? It could be anyone. Sure. No, we're gonna go with her. I don't care if I win. I just need to show you how it works. I'm literally gonna set it on auto. I'm not touching the keyboard. See? Why did you revive? Oh, well there you have it. I didn't even need to get mad. And there you have it. It's just so simple. And why? Why do the arena battles? They give you arena points, which, you guessed it, you get rewards for these. And not only, they give you arena medals, which is what we're gonna get into now with the next tip, because the arena medals are gonna come in clutch for the entirety of your game. And we're gonna talk about the Great Hall. My tip number 9 is, I know that the moment you start getting these medals, you're gonna start putting them all over, because that's what I would do instinctively. I would just spread them around. But what I want you to do is focus them on accuracy. And why that is, I found out with extensive research that about 75% of the champions need or benefit from accuracy. And it's not like the rest suck. It's just that the majority of the champions need accuracy. So you would want to focus first here, and then maybe focus on HP, because you would want survivability, you would want your champions to last. Then focus on a little bit of that critical damage, and then everything else is just kind of however you want. It's not, except maybe leave attack for last, because it just simply isn't a game changer. It doesn't, you can't really feel the difference. And tip number 10, and why I got hooked, and why so many of us are hooked, is don't be afraid to click around, because you will discover that this game just offers you freebies. It just offers you things for playing, for just spending time on it, which is, I have never, let me tell you, being a Sims player and then coming to the raid community where things are just given to you every day for free, I experienced genuine cultural shock. Chances are, if you see this red dot on your screen, something's happening there, so you would want to click around and you would want to explore. See here, you get playtime rewards. Are you kidding me? Rewards just for spending time in the game? You don't even need to be playing, you just need to have your window open. And it's good rewards too, it's not unuseful things. You also get a lot of events all the time. All the time, and I mean it. And usually the events only ask you to do something that you do on a daily basis in the game anyway. No special requirements. And then they just give you free stuff. Like, Plarium, take me on a date first. Damn. I feel flirted with. You got daily quests and missions too that you need to complete, so chances are that you'll complete one without even knowing. And they give you good rewards. See, one is asking me to buy something from the market. Usually I just buy a shard, because shards are more useful than the things that are on the market right now. But then, see, here I've completed a daily quest and I claim my rewards. It was that simple. I have to win a campaign battle 7 times. Are you kidding me? That's gonna take me like, what, 2 minutes? Plarium just lets you progress super quickly, and they don't ask for much in return. Like, sure, there are some pay to play elements, but they're not necessary for you to progress in your game, which is something that I really appreciate. But check this, just from playing for like a week, I've already gathered so many rewards, free gifts from us to you all the time. What did I do? Damn. Damn. Hello? If you don't click around, it's really easy to miss these freebies. So you gotta be consistent with it. You gotta log in every day. Well, not you gotta, but you want to log in every day. I haven't stopped. And there's another cool thing that people, I feel like they don't know, or they just don't believe it. Which honestly, I understand. I wouldn't believe it too. But I tested it out myself, and I was gonna swear, it works. And what I mean is, do you see this champion here? Do you see this beautiful lady? Yes, Ugo's a girl, and she's beautiful. Ugo has been carrying me in every single dungeon, every single raid. You have no idea. Like, Ugo and Kill alone have been soloing certain campaigns, and it's crazy how powerful this epic champion is. For that matter, I got her entirely for free. I actually made my account using a promo link, and I got Ugo as a starter champion, which felt like a hack. It felt like I wasn't allowed to. It felt like what I was doing was illegal, but it's completely legit. If you start your account and you download Raid using my beginner promo link in the description box below, you will also start your account with Ugo. And not only Ugo, you get some other goodies, including 3 free epic champions just like that. All you need to do is progress through the game and get to the certain levels, and you will unlock Ugo as a starter. At level 40, you'll get Fane. At level 45, you'll get Romero. And at level 50, you'll get Burgess. And with these life hacks, I'll let you ponder, my friends. And before I leave y'all to it, I just want to ask you, what is a beginner tip that you would give to someone who is just starting out Raid? Hit the comment section below. Some of these tips are actually going to help me as well, so thank you in advance. And I will go back to raiding these dungeons and completing my quests and getting them rewards. Can you blame me? I'm just a girl. I'll see you guys around. I hope you enjoyed this. Good luck, have fun, like, subscribe, peace out!